From the World Economic Forum in Davos, Donald Trump has once again sent a clear message, one that paints European security not as a steadfast promise, but as mere negotiating material. For Trump, the loyalty of the United States to its allies now comes with an ever-increasing price tag, and currently that price is Greenland. Our correspondent Bastian Brauns reports from Washington, suggesting that if one strips away the layers of lies, pathos, and bravado from Donald Trump's more than hour-long speech, a stark principle emerges: protection racket. The message is unambiguous. The United States will continue to defend Europe, but only if Europe delivers what Trump demands. And this time, what the United States president demands is Greenland. At the World Economic Forum in Switzerland, Donald Trump presented this vast piece of ice as a suitably appropriate price for decades of American military protection under the NATO alliance. Trump expects Greenland as a form of tribute. The president insisted he had no intention of threatening anyone. He stated, "I must not use force. I do not want to use force. I will not use force." He uttered these words in Davos as if this obvious common courtesy among allies were itself a significant gesture of goodwill. Yet, in the very next breath, came the sentence that truly mattered. "You can say yes, and we will be very grateful, or you can say no, and we will remember it," Trump declared. He then added that a strong and secure America is, after all, synonymous with a strong NATO. The American president didn't need to say more, because everyone in the room understands the harsh realities. Unlike during his first presidency, Europe is now embroiled in the worst war since 1945, sparked by the Russian invasion of Ukraine. The threat to the rest of the continent is palpably real. Trump repeatedly emphasized that the United States is very far away and Europe must take care of itself. He argued that America gains nothing from this war. His message is crystal clear: protection and support are optional. Europe's security is negotiable. In plain language, this means the American president knows that without him, Europe is vulnerable to the Russians. "Without our military, there would be threats you could never imagine," Trump asserted. Armed with this knowledge, Trump is attempting to seize as much as he possibly can. The president is extorting Europe, all with a smile on his face. These are, quite frankly, the methods of a gangster. His interest in Greenland is not about cooperation, but about ownership with full legal title. Trump's exact words were, "Who the hell wants to defend a license agreement?" If one takes this logic to its extreme, Trump would have to own all of Europe to truly be willing to defend it in a crisis. This is how alliances perish. It doesn't require a formal withdrawal. It merely takes Trump to constantly invent new conditions to be willing to renew protection promises. Today, it is Greenland. Tomorrow, it might be Iceland. The day after tomorrow, it could be new customs demands. Trump reportedly believes that America was dumb to have left Greenland to the Danes after World War II. In Trump's worldview, gratitude is owed indefinitely, and if it pleases him, it can be settled with territory. Sovereignty in this view must be relinquished as debt repayment. For him, the Greenland chapter is far from closed. "We will see what happens," Trump stated in Davos. Europeans, especially the Danes and NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, are actively seeking a solution that the United States president can sell as a victory even without annexation. For example, extensive United States control over military bases is currently under discussion. Meanwhile, by acting cohesively in the customs dispute, credibly threatening significant countermeasures, and suspending the United States trade agreement, the markets appear to be rattled for the first time. This might be the only signal that Trump truly understands. There is a chance that this unified European stance could prompt him to agree to a deal. However, even then, The security of Europe will continue to hang by a silken thread. This chilling message was not only understood today in Davos, but once again in Moscow and indeed across the rest of the world. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. This video was generated using artificial intelligence. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more updates. See you next time.